back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. This one came as a shock, man. Farma G dropping a new track on the mic, not on production. And then it's on high focus. I was doubly shocked, man. Ain't gonna lie. But you know me, I'm gonna be on this shit. Sick on Friday. Migraine kept me out of it. But I'm here now. So let's jump right in. See what they got for us.
Yeah. 1, 2. Hey, yo, Cuff. You fuck this shit up, man. It's Farma G's a Christ the Savior.
It's so dope, man. It's so dope.
I put my pen down. I left it in a state of decay. It lay there on the side until this very day. I felt the urge to speak and splash my words all over this beat. Sometimes the music rips your soul from your body and gets you diving deep. I greet my old friend like the striker 12, day and night. Handshake of the gods, I took my mic from the shelf. I'm writing bars again and fuck it if I say so myself. This shit is straight gold, Brinks, Mac robbery. I got bars for sale. I think I felt like an extra without a role to play, but now I got space, I'm spitting.
Yo, man. Caught with this production is just madness. The samples at the beginning, the vocal that was chosen, man, and like Farma says right near the beginning of this verse, man, his pen was put away, was on the shelf, just degrading, becoming one with the earth, bro. And then sometimes you just hear production, you hear some music, man, that just moves your soul, that makes you want to do something. And I don't know if this was perhaps the track that kind of started it all, got him wanting to write again or whatever. But hey, man, I can see the production on this is dope. It has a very powerful sound to it, man. Not overpowering, but powerful. And that friggin' got bars for sale, bro. Come on. Brinks robbery, I got bars for sale. Let's go, Farma. Let's go.
Until this very day, I felt the urge to speak and splash my words all over this beat. Sometimes the music rips your soul from your body and gets you diving deep. I greet my old friend like the striker 12, day and night. Handshake of the gods, I took my mic from the shelf. I'm writing bars again and fuck it if I say so myself. This shit is straight gold, Brinks, Mac robbery. I got bars for sale. I think I felt like an extra without a role to play, but now I got space. I'm spitting stardust in the face of gods and planets I create with sacred words that make you levitate. It's my universal right to exist. Now let me take my place. To build a house, you need a solid base to lay the brick.
Yes. I want to hear that part again. Production, again, big up, man. Production's dope as hell. I just want to hear this again, man. This, he's saying some shit, bro. This is deep.
I'm spitting stardust in the face of gods and planets I create with sacred words that make you levitate. It's my universal right to exist. Now let me take my place. To build a house, you need a solid base to lay the bricks. I'm foundation. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. You dig deep, merchants holding court until it turns to rubble. The moral of the story, don't call a cowboy when your shit's in trouble. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between. I'm trapped in between the lines. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between. I'm trapped in between the lines. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between. I'm trapped in between the lines. So set me free. Set me free.
Hey, man, this hook here, right before he gets to the hook, I'm liking the scratching on the hook. Again, the vocal sample works beautifully here. First time hearing this track, man, I'm thinking the cutting your nose off to spite your face, and he has a place, all that kind of stuff he's talking about. And writing, he kind of feels like, you know, he's in between the lines and stuff, like reading between the lines of this track. I'm getting that sense where for a long time, like he's talking about creating universes and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, he played a huge role, right, in what UK hip hop is today. And not everybody appreciates that. Not everyone is given Farma his flowers, right? And I think that he kind of, maybe it took him a little bit of time. Maybe that shit hurt him a little bit, like a bit, you know what I mean? Like kind of feeling like you played such a huge role, and then just to be easily dismissed, easily forgotten. Maybe, you know, the real ones know, right? But there are people who show disrespect or show no respect, and with the writing and feeling in between the lines, it's kind of like I'm thinking before he would write as a, you know, reprieve from his demons. He'd get his thoughts down on paper, do all this kind of stuff, and it'd be for, and then it became for other people, to entertain people, to educate people. And then because he kind of lost his place for one way or the other, that the writing those lines didn't bring him to the same place as it used to. And addition to that is the idea that he felt like he didn't have a place in hip hop anymore. Maybe I'm reading something out of it, but I mean, he can tell me otherwise. I mean, hey, I'm always up for that, man, because I think that's what makes art so great, is this interpretation, what you pull from it, what it makes you feel, what, you know, what it stirs with inside you, man. And that's what I'm getting from this. Overall, what an introduction or a reintroduction, man. High focus, big up Flip Tricks for getting this together, man.
Between the lines, when I'm writing, I'm trapped in between. I'm trapped in between the lines. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between. I'm trapped in between the lines. So set me free, set me free. Escape. When the feathers to rhyme. Yeah, don't need no etch a sketch to conjure up the masterpiece. I'm melting time. That's the persistence of my memories. Farma G, Salvador. I came to teach these minor artists about the basic techniques of how to draw. I'm one of the greats that's been so terribly underestimated. And as the freak fest continued, I just sat and waited. I knew that my time would come, cause patience is a virtue. Oh, how I long for the magic roundabout to come full circle. So scream if you wanna go faster. Who said fun's fair? I only ask cause you presume.
Hey, bro, I gotta hear. Hey, I hit the nail on the head, Brad. Yeah, I feel like I did. I feel like he's saying right there. Let's just hear it again. Let's just hear it again, man. I just had the feeling that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, don't need no etch a sketch to conjure up the masterpiece. I'm melting time. That's the persistence of my memories. Farma G, Salvador. I came to teach these minor artists about the basic techniques of how to draw. I'm one of the greats that's been so terribly underestimated. And as the freak fest continued, I just sat and waited. I knew that my time would come, cause patience is a virtue. Oh, how I long for the magic roundabout to come full circle. So scream if you wanna go faster. Who said fun's fair? I only ask cause you presume that anyone would really care. I'm still here, flaring up my nostrils till you see the hairs and the workings of my brain cells bursting out the chains. I'm mad deranged, and it's sometimes really hard for me to operate, cause the weight of the world is a burden too heavy for me to navigate. On my Jack Jones, I broke the mold, Baracus tones, overthrow the army with some sticks and stones and left them in a state of when I'm writing, I'm trapped in between. I'm trapped in between the lines. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between. I'm trapped in between the lines. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between. I'm trapped in between the lines. So set me free, set me free. Escape. When the feathers to rhyme. Yeah.
Yo, bro. I'm getting that shit right now. Let's go right on the playlist, man. Hey, so great to hear him back, man. And the production, big ups on that shit, man. So much to say about this track, but I think I said it during the video, man. It's just absolutely brilliant writing from one of the most brilliant writers out there, man. And what a cool way of basically saying, you know, he sat back and I think he said he watched I think he used the word freak show. I think it's not something that I thought I heard freak show, but it is basically one of the greats sitting back, watching what was happening, biding his time. The roundabout came all the way around, man, and he found it this time. This was it. I can pick up my pen that's been on the shelf and rotting away. I can do this now. Now is the time. And it's just, as an old head, man, I've been doing this hip hop thing since 30s. Well, it's got to be almost 30 or close to 40 years, man. I've been doing this hip hop shit. So trying to do math doesn't work. That's why I was an English major. But yeah, man, being an old head and seeing a lot of these old cats coming out, like the same day Farma dropped, there was like a new Ice Cube came out. There was another artist too, man, that kind of Exhibit dropped one too. It's so cool to see these cats from I guess I could say youth, but from my my teenage years, late teenage years, dropping this shit, man. That it's such a cool thing to see. And Farma comes in, you know, one of the goats that steps up and does his thing. Cool ass track, man. Looking forward to the rest of it. It's gonna be a good album, man. I'm guessing it's gonna be an album, but yeah, dope shit. Big up Flip Tricks again for making sure this thing happened, and hopefully you dug it. If this is your first time hearing it, make sure you go over to High Focus, man. Give it a watch, give it a listen. Like that shit, love that shit, and I love you guys being here each and every day. Until next time, stay safe. Good DJ.